Meir Yedid here with the softcover edition of Camirand Academy's Masters of Magic series. This is a big 272-page book written by my friend Gary Ouellet with more than 580 photographs by my friend Guy Camirand. Between 1979 and 1986, the CAMIRAND'S Academy of Magic released a series of booklets which tried to elevate the art of magic by teaching things really well with pattern, presentation, timing, rhythm, of solid routines and classic routines. Those booklets were combined into this big book, but you don't care how big the book is. Let's take a look at what's inside. The book begins with a large table of contents where you can access all the information, then has a foreword by Meir Yedid, an introduction by Guy Camirand. Of course, we get to the first trick, Finger on the Card. Finger on the Card was the routine that started the Camirand Academy. It became very popular, and during the second printing they completely rewrote it, added new photos, new moves, new sequences. This is that second edition on Finger on the Card. It's a sucker kind of routine, Dunbury delusion type of routine, where the spectator is completely surprised. The second edition also has a bonus, a new card control that once you learn, I promise you'll use it for the rest of your life. It really is outstanding. So if you wanted to ever do a sucker type effect with a borrowed deck of cards impromptu, this book is for you. Then comes Super Shells. Super Shells was the 3-shell game routine with 3 shells and a pea. It even teaches you how to make your own shells. This routine is considered one of the best ever published, and it actually inspired a lot of the 3-shell game routines that came after it. A lot of the routines you've seen professionals use are based on all of these sequences. Following through, so if you ever really wanted to do a shell game routine, well, you need to get this book. Following that is Silver Passage, a coins through the table routine. It uses some innovative new moves and a new concept in coins through the table. Instead of having the coins actually go through a table, Gary Ouellet added a mirror. So a round mirror is used for the coins to melt through and end up going through the table. So if you ever wanted to do a coins through the table routine, which is a classic of magic, you have to buy this book. Followed by the 2 goblets. If you ever wanted to do a chop cup routine or a cups and balls routine, this is kind of the best of all worlds. It uses 2 cups instead of 3 from a combination set, so a chop cup and a regular cup. And there's some fascinating routines. So like I said, it's really the best of both worlds, the chop cup routine and a cups and balls routine with some surprise endings. So if you ever wanted to do that type of routine, you have to get this book. Followed by Threshold, which is a sit-down switching technique Gary came up with. One of the highlights is a poker routine where you switch random selected cards for a royal flush. You also are taught Gary's appearing and vanishing deck, which is really good, but the highlight is a sit-down torn and restored card routine. So if you ever wanted to do any of those things, you have to get this book. Followed is the Homing Ring, a classic of magic where a borrowed finger ring or your own ring gets tied into a rope, constantly vanishing from the knot, appearing back on your hand. This is suitable for walk around, close-up, sit down. It's up to you. There are many different sequences, so if you ever wanted to do a finger ring and string or rope routine, this book is for you. Followed by Eric DeCamp's Coin Connection, a showpiece, an advanced coin routine where coins appear, they disappear, they jump from hand to hand, they end up back in the purse, they turn into foreign coins. It's a complete act with normal coins. If you're into advanced coin magic, you have to get this book. As a bonus, there's Meir Yedid's Royal Takeover, a very visual routine where 3 cards are selected, they turn out to be all aces, and those 3 aces visually change into a royal flush. So if you like any of this, you just have to get this book because you really can't live without it. What else can I say? If you want to be a performer of close-up magic, you cannot live without this book. Get Camirand Academy's Masters of Magic series now.